Hola, ¿qué tal?
Hola,
¿Cómo está?
¿cómo está usted?
Bien, muy bien, gracias. Gracias por aceptar la entrevista. Quería preguntarle en qué instancia están hoy las negociaciones, primero.
Last week, I spoke with President Macri, who confirmed that he wanted to engage in conversation with the International Monetary Fund. A couple of days later, the finance minister came to visit in Washington, and we had some good discussions, which were not yet negotiations. And on Friday, last Friday, I shared a board meeting during which we informally advised members of the executive board of our proposal to enter into negotiations very soon with the Argentinian authorities with a view to agreeing on a program as requested by President Macri. The reaction of the executive board was supportive, and we have now begun some prep.
El tema que sigue, estoy con Luciano Laspina, que es economista, es diputado nacional del PRO y preside la Comisión de Presupuestos y de Hacienda. ¿Cómo andás?
Hola Jorge, gracias por la invitación.
Y José Luis Espert,
¿Qué tal?
amigo de la casa, conocido economista, pero más que nada famoso por sus micros en Twitter. Es lo mejor que es verdad.
Bueno, gracias. Karina Mariani tiene un gran mérito de eso.
Bueno, viernes a la tarde hablamos por Skype con Christine Lagarde, con la presidenta del Fondo Monetario. Quería que vieran la nota. Para lo que es el lenguaje del Fondo Monetario, habla demasiadas veces de solidaridad. No sé si el Fondo Monetario aprendió o no algo después de su rol, que fue bastante terrible, pero da la impresión de que por lo menos quieren comunicar otra historia. Veámosla, dale. Hola, ¿qué tal?
Hola,
¿Cómo está?
¿cómo está usted?
Bien, muy bien, gracias. Gracias por aceptar la entrevista. Quería preguntarle en qué instancia están hoy las negociaciones, primero.
Last week, I spoke with President Macri, who confirmed that he wanted to engage in conversation with the International Monetary Fund. A couple of days later, the finance minister came to visit in Washington, and we had some good discussions, which were not yet negotiations. And on Friday, last Friday, I shared a board meeting during which we informally advised members of the executive board of our proposal to enter into negotiations very soon with the Argentinian authorities with a view to agreeing on a program as requested by President Macri. The reaction of the executive board was supportive, and we have now begun some prep work, and we will be starting negotiations in the next few days.
Usted sabe que en el pasado el Fondo Monetario no fue una buena palabra aquí en Argentina, y en muchos casos se sufrieron efectos de políticas de ajuste muy fuertes. ¿Cuáles fueron los errores del Fondo Monetario antes, en su opinión, y qué es lo que piensan cambiar ahora?
Well, I'm very much aware that in the past Argentina has gone through very, very painful financial experience, and that in particular about 15 years ago, at the time of the financial crisis, Argentina was in a very bad situation, and a lot of people suffered enormously as a result. I believe that Argentina is a different country now and is in a different position. Equally, I believe that the International Monetary Fund is also a different institution today. It's an institution that is obviously focused on the members that it is trying to help, the country that it is trying to help, and more importantly, the people of the country that it is trying to help. And it is because of that triple concern that we focus on restoring the situation of the balance of payment, but we also make sure that there is a social safety net and protection of population that are most exposed, most vulnerable, so that they don't take the burden of sacrifice and are protected under any program that we do.
De alguna manera, ¿esto significa que el fondo está volviendo a lo que fue su comienzo histórico?
You know, I'm too young for the roots of the International Monetary Fund, but what I know is that we have to serve the people of a country, and we have to focus on growth, on jobs, on financial stability. As a result of that, we need to look after those people who are poor, who are vulnerable. We need to make sure that everybody is included, and I will be particularly attentive to the inclusion of women in the workforce, which constitute a real potential for the economy. I know that in the Argentinian population, there are many people who live below the poverty level, and they need to be looked after, and they need to be protected in any program that we prepare, propose, discuss, and which at the end of the day becomes the program of Argentina, not the program of the IMF.
Usted mencionaba a las mujeres, y usted fue la primera mujer presidente del Fondo Monetario. ¿Le costó llegar ahí?
I was encouraged by the very massive support that I received across the organization, from the low income to the emerging market economies to the advanced economies. And you know, every day when I get up in the morning, I know that I have to prove myself and that I need to support all the other women around the world who do not have access to finance, who do not have access to the job market, who do not have title to property, and that's very often on my mind.
Le pregunto por último, creo que la duración en el cargo de la presidencia son 5 años. ¿Cómo querría usted que se la recuerde después de esos 5 años?
As someone who has helped the organization be more focused on people, more efficient, and who has stimulated teamwork and partnership with the membership.